Tinubu's supporters, others attack activist Aisha Yesufu online for saying Nigeria has no president. This Aisha Yesufu, it looks like she's ready for this country now. Everybody cannot keep quiet anyway. You will still have some people, that will take some irrational steps to rationalize issues. So Aisha Yesufu came out to say that Nigeria has no president. That is a grim truth about the situation, because a country that has no president will not be drifting uncontrollably the way Nigeria is drifting, I'm sure. And so for saying that, a lot of Tinubu supporters have come to attack her online. But let's get into the details. Supporters of President Bola Tinubu and other tweeps have unleashed an attack on human rights activist and co-founder of the Bring Back Our Girls movement, Aisha Yesufu, for saying that Nigeria has no president and that there is no country anymore. Of course, looking at the way Nigeria is drifting uncontrollably, with all the advisors and the members of the cabinet behaving like unintelligent and brainless people, you have no option but to say this that Aisha has said. Sarah reporters on Friday reported that Yesufu, while featuring on a Chinese TV program, said that Nigeria remained only a carcass of a country where life is short and brutish. Yesufu said there is no country anymore. As we are today, Nigeria is gone. What we have is a carcass, and life is short and brutish. We are all on the edge, and we are the victims who a lot of people refuse to see coming to us. And unfortunately, we do not have a president. We have someone who rigged himself into office, an illegitimate president, and who doesn't care. Anyone who is ready to do anything, snatch it, run with it, and to get into office. They don't care about the people. There is no empathy. That is what we are seeing today. Nigeria has gotten into a place where you are not even sure that you are going to see the next day, because you might be a victim. You might be taken away, even from inside your own house. That is where Nigeria is now. And that is true. Also, in a post on X, formerly Twitter, on Saturday, Yesufu said Nigeria does not have a president. That is a grim reality. Reacting to Yesufu's post, a blogger and social media personality, Dr. Olukemi Olunloyo, said that Nigeria has a president and that Yesufu's post was being discussed at the Department of State Services, DSS. Yes, Olunloyo said that, Yesufu, your tweet is being discussed by the DSS now. So she asked Yesufu to focus on herself and her family to avoid becoming a political prisoner. Olunloyo, who asked Yesufu to leave Nigeria if she does not like the country anymore, wrote, "We actually have one. I shall leave Nigeria if you don't like it anymore. They are discussing your tweets at the DSS now. Don't incite people. Focus on yourself and family. Don't be a political prisoner." But Yesufu, who quickly fired back, said, "Kemi Olunloyo, it has been a long time you brought your nonsense to my TL. Welcome back. Please tell your so-called DSS contacts that they can't do anything that kidnappers and terrorists are not already doing. Arrest me. I won't need to pay ransom. Kill me. I was born to die. Leave Nigeria." So the illegitimate president who forged his certificate and found to be part of drug dealing is the one that needs to leave Nigeria. Very pathetic mindset you displayed, telling me to face my family. Why don't you take that advice and face yours? By the way, my family is not made of cowards. So in another post, Yesufu said, imagine the very pathetic mindset that makes you tell someone to leave the country because they said Nigeria has no president. is a certificate forger found involved in drug dealing who rigged his way to be declared president and has failed so woefully that Buhari is even said to be better in less than 7 months president. It is Tinubu that ran out of the country before that will run away again, not Aisha Yesufu. Terrorists just killed a young lady awaiting her university final result, and you think at 50 I am going to be afraid of death? Am I better than those abducted and killed by terrorists? Now they fear Tinubu and DSS. I can't waste my fear like that. This woman, see, not the waste you fear. This is Aisha Yesufu. She went further to say, I'd rather be a political prisoner than a prisoner of certificate forgery or drug dealing. If Nigeria was a country with its act together, Tinubu should be in prison, not as Villa masquerading as president. Cable lawyer should ask the DSS discussing my matter whether they have been paid their allowances. Ololoyo, who replied Yesufu, said, Aisha Yesufu's fans are abusing me well. Anyone remember the tweet when myself and Omojuwa were the only ones monetizing tweets? Aisha's fans are making me $18 daily on that tweet. This is why I always call Nigerians daft, smart, but not intelligent. Can you imagine? But Yesufu said, SBNI described you better than the people you describe. I am glad to help you increase your earnings to over $1,000 daily. You desperately need it. Feel free to use my name to show up your earnings. Anytime I don't have anything more important to do, I will reply you. Another ex-user, Tax Dr. NG wrote, I was thinking the president will have you picked up. Anyone that supports you should join you in jail. Dash you the attention you are dangerously seeking for free. Then I realized you don't want 1 second of the president's time. But not giving up, Yesufu responded saying, I will gladly go to the prison. Those in prisons are freer and more protected than you are. Make use of the oxygen you breathe and ask them to do so. At least I will not be paying ransom. Another ex-user again wrote, you are going too fast than your shadow. All those praising you will never condemn the Secret Service when they arrest you. Keep it up. Since not only one food you need, okay, your family will keep supplying it, but that exercise might not be allowed. Just keep berating the DSS. But Yesufu said DSS also called SS is the most useless of security agencies in Nigeria. They only have intelligence when there is a planned protest and nowhere to be found when it comes to terrorists and kidnappers. I live in Abuja, so they don't need too much to arrest me. I eat once a day and need small space for exercise. I won't be too much a burden. So if they decide to kill me, I have recently lost 20 kg, so my cups will not be too heavy for them. Pathetic, low-grade intelligence agency. She said in another post, DSS, aka SS, did nothing when terrorists threatened to come and arrest Buhari, a then sitting president. The cowards only know how to brandish guns to protect politicians or come after unarmed protesters. The terrorists with AK-47s in the forest terrorizing Nigeria, they are afraid to face. This Aisha Yesufu, a very bad girl. I'm telling you, she's a very bad girl. She not send any of them. But that is the state of the country today. Will everybody keep quiet? That is a big question. Everybody cannot keep quiet. Will everybody continue to keep quiet? No. So those are the people lashing out at her. And then in the comment section, somebody said, good one, Aisha Yesufu, the tigress. I share in your braveness. Cowards die twice. The brave die once. Any person who really loves the state in which Nigeria is today is a sadistic beast. That person cannot claim to be part of humanity. Just this morning, 2 buses heading to Abuja from the east were hijacked at Kogi State and all passengers were kidnapped. Can you imagine? Were you dead? Can you see? Some say, were you dead when Boko Haram kidnapped almost 300 Chibok girls under President Goodluck Jonathan? Were you dead when Boko Haram attacked Kuje prison in Abuja and freed almost 800 inmates? Illiterates are suddenly pretending like insecurity started when Tinubu came to power. Can you imagine? Thank you. I thought maybe they were all born last night. Let them keep lying to themselves. The rest of us knows better. What do you know? This girl and Dele Farotimi have been depressed since after the election because the candidate they supported lost a democratic election. So if Nigeria is dead and the worst in the world as the second census claim all the time, why are they still leaving the place? That unkept Dele look like a person who is passing gas all the time. Nigeria do not need sadists, so let them move to Niger Republic or Mali or Burkina Faso. Can you imagine? Tinubu will face and fight legitimacy issues until Shongo collects his ugly ass from this wicked world. The presidency was awarded to him in the middle of the night, yet his ardent followers ignorantly believe he won the election. Where and on which APC record after 8 years of Buhari disastrous reign? Ebola Tinubu is not anybody's president except a few remaining crumb catchers as his musicians Seun Kuti, Musili Ayinde, and others have come to realize they backed the wrong hog. Aisha Yesufu is brave. She has cut new videos, even shouting more obscenities at the ugly Tinubu. Nothing bad. She not called the gorilla and his DSS hooded guns. Okay? She was very angry. So me, I say, touch not my anointed, as it is written in the Holy Bible. Nigeria has no president. And that is the truth. Tinubu is a fraud. Somebody don't speak from somewhere else. So I tell you. So this one is a very serious issue that is up now, up the sleeve. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment. This is the war between Aisha Yesufu and Tinubu supporters.